Thank you for joining us on Journey to 600. We're going to be going over neuromuscular today and specifically going over upper and lower motor neurons. Here I've provided a side-by-side of the signs and symptoms that you will see with upper versus lower motor neuron injuries. It's important to note that what distinguishes an upper versus a lower motor neuron is where the injury takes place. So, an upper motor neuron lesion is when the lesion of the neural pathway is above the anterior horn of the spinal cord, while a lower motor neuron lesion is a lesion which affects the nerve fibers traveling from the anterior horn of the spinal cord. Here I've provided different examples of diagnosis that is categorized as upper or lower motor neurons. I do want to point out that ALS makes the list of both because it can be either or. It just depends where the injury is. This slide just expands on where the injury could take place and what motor neuron signs and symptoms will appear. Okay, the correct answer is A and C. You can refer back to my first slide to distinguish the different signs and symptoms of upper and lower motor neurons. A good rule of thumb is anything hyper goes with upper motor neurons, and anything hypo, atrophy, or flexia, diminished, goes with lower motor neurons. Our correct answer is C. Let's go over this question. All of the following are considered upper motor neuron diagnoses except, well, our correct answer is GBS, and that's because GBS is the result of an autoimmune destruction of nerves in the peripheral nervous system, which cause symptoms such as numbness, tingling, and weakness. And as we know, lower motor neurons are injury to the peripheral nerves. Thank you again for joining us on Journey to 600. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.